it is also important to share your story. There are many people that I spoke with after all of the medical treatments and follow-up and so forth. There were many people that I spoke with who, in the absence of knowing the things that I had gone through, the things I had survived, were pretty amazed. I think the most average reaction was, "You look pretty normal. You look pretty much like everybody else we see every day." And so knowing in their mind, knowing that life does return in a normal way, that there are no residuals that mark you for the public to say, "I'm a breast cancer survivor." So in that sense, it is important to tell your story. Many people glean hope from the stories, just seeing that you are well, you are healthy, and you're alive. And knowing also that there are people who are not, there are those who are not, what's the word I want, I'm sorry. Many people shy away from telling their story, but knowing that it can benefit others, I found a lot of little tips, things that I learned along the way that I was able to share with others. Things for nausea, things, foods that generally would agree with you pretty well no matter what. These are tips that I discovered on my own, but I was happy to share them with people when I spoke to them. And I always shared a prayer with those that I spoke with as well. So I don't think it has to be, it does not have to be a devastating experience. If we can remember those things: one, pray for yourself and for others, all those involved. Two, encourage yourself and others. Share your experiences, find ways to encourage yourself and to encourage others. And finally, to just share your own story. Each one of us has a story. I think we're stronger when we share our stories with each other, when we support each other. So this is all about letting people know that they can survive, they can make it, and they can get up and keep going wherever they were headed in the first place. They can keep going in that direction. So I'm grateful today, and I'm happy to share that story and to let people know that where there are fellow, I don't want to say survivors, but where there are stories, there are hope. Where there are stories, there is hope. Where there are fellow survivors, there is hope. And each one of us is a proponent of that hope. We need to keep moving the hope forward.